we're gonna install some of these, some of these,
Some of those.
and some of this. Hopefully, we're not sure this is gonna work, but we're trying to put the coilovers and then the lift blocks in because we need to go lower. And so we're gonna spin our coilovers all the way up and then put the lift blocks on top of them and hopefully get ourselves in to where we can drop our front to resolve our axle issue so we don't have to worry about breaking them on our future stuff before we have our complete track setup. So we're gonna be doing that, we're gonna be doing our racing line intake, and then we're gonna be doing P3 gauge and maybe do a couple 0-60 runs. Since these lower, I think, a minimum of 10 millimeters off of a GTI factory ride height, and then the lift blocks go higher 1.25 inches, we're probably gonna be about 3/4 of an inch roughly higher than a GTI is. Now, I don't know how that translates to an Alltrack, because obviously the stock ride height Alltracks is higher. We just don't know how much higher. So we'll see how much higher we go and if it's enough to clear our larger wheels and tires. The fronts, because they're a body lift, then not a suspension lift, will not affect these travel because the shocks are intended to lower the car. They're gonna decrease the travel. So if we put these in and then try to lift from there, we're almost certainly gonna run out of travel in the rear suspension. So that's why we're only doing the front for now. So we'll do the rear setup when we do lower this car, when we have our other setup with our track wheels. And then we're gonna be doing a different front end of the car when that happens. So as soon as all that's kind of together, probably about a month from now, we'll be finalizing all this stuff. This is the bad side. I don't know why I took this side because I'm stupid. It's a bad side because this is the side with the short axle. And the short axle, when you have a lifted car, sucks. Just, it sucks in general, but it especially sucks on this car.
No words.
What the heck? Almost killed me, man.
His lift block's out.
Oh my god.
David, you got your lift block out already? Yeah. Which way?
Hey, you know what this represents?
Rotary.
A rotary.
We definitely did not do an RX-8 swap.
A 13B.
Why are we still turning the steering wheel?
If we're gonna do a rotary, we should do a 20B.
Why does it keep turning?
I hear a lot of struggling going on.
David dove.
The control arm won't go down far enough.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you know this, David. Remember how I told you how this sucks? I think you may have mounted it improperly.
Well, how do you mount it improperly? It just pushes down onto the studs.
It seems like a fair question, but I'm just not sure. I'm probably gonna go help David in a minute.
Good luck though.
I'm also maybe have to teach Max how to install an intake at the same time. I don't know what's going on here.
Clown Fiesta.
Complete chaos.
Are you guys racing?
I win!
Okay.
Oh, you definitely won. I took the wrong side first.
Hey, I still had to unbolt the axle.
Yes. Loose? Oh yeah.
The juice is loose.
David did it. I didn't have an air hammer, that's true. I was not attempting to do it with an air hammer.
Oh.
That's the lift spacer.
This is why I leave the top hat bolted to the car and then just bring the spindle down. Now I'm doing extra work
Not affected by
to lift the strut out of the spindle because it's stuck in there.
At Paul.
There, fucker.
You're the reason he's doing
Okay,
this.
your turn.
Okay, my
Tag
turn.
team.
I think we have to thread this bolt back in up top.
That's what I said earlier.
That's what he said before, but I wasn't listening because he didn't understand we have to take the mounts out. We could have taken the mounts out, then threaded it back in. That would have been a fine choice.
Oh, now we're throwing it back in.
Now we're throwing it back in. It's fine, David, it's fine.
It's fine.
What, it's not throwing in cleanly?
No.
Well, somebody must have stripped these f***ers out then. You know who that must have been?
You.
No.
Why are you gonna try to blame everything on me?
Who did the suspension on this side? Go back to the videotape. Flashback right now.
It was actually your side. That was your side.
Well, they're both like that.
No, this is his side.
Okay.
My side is still in the car.
But this still doesn't.
Maybe they're both f***ed up though, so we don't know.
Or maybe it got f***ed up from the two long bolts running down and smooshing up the threads.
That's very possible. So let's.
Alright, so we're not actually going to put this racing line intake in today because we've identified a problem from our haphazard installation of the intercooler where the radiator's not quite tucked in like it's supposed to. So we don't want to take all that apart and fix it, so we're just going to leave it be. It's secure, it's just not squeezed in enough. So we're gonna put the stock airbox back in because that one actually fits. Leave that for a project for another day.
Call it another day.
We're gonna fix it later. And I'm not gonna say, you said haphazard install. I'm gonna go ahead and say racing. We raced the shit out of it until the
Cool, it wasn't clipped in anymore.
radiator gave up. It was like, bah, bah.
That's not what happened.
I would be replacing these strut mounts. Had our delivery come in today from our supplier, we would be just replacing these strut mounts and bearings and not be with this, but
He says with salt.
there's a lot of flavors. Right now I'm choosing salt.
Tea.
We believe partially our process, we had bolts that were too long originally. When we went to tighten them down, it messed up the threads. So we had to clean them up because there wasn't that was gonna thread into those things.
And now we're ready.
Now we're ready to,
Could have just ooga-dooga.
no, we weren't gonna ooga-dooga because then we would have really regretted it.
Never take
Ooh, look at these
Yeah.
options.
And we have to come back off to put our
Don't look at those. We're
This
gonna twin
suspension
turbo
has
the
to come out.
Alltrack in the next episode.
Twin
Oh yeah, sorry.
turbo.
twin turbo Alltrack.
Nordschleife stickers.
Nordschleife.
Bilstein technology.
Nordschleife.
Tested on the Nürburgring Nordschleife.
Nordschleife I am Nord for life. So these are Super Pro camber mounts from our dear friends.
In Australia?
Super Pro, they're Aussies.
Designed and manufactured in...
Yeah, they are known for suspension components. We have control arms that we will be doing in the future. These are gonna help us with track stuff, but also we're hoping that we can do lift blocks with them. That way I don't have to take this goddamn suspension apart again.
So what they are is, if you look, they're offset. So your normal bolt holes would be straight in the middle of this thing, and it's offset to one side. So it just gives you a fixed amount of negative camber.
1.5.
1.5. Negative camber instead of like an adjustable camber plate, which is annoying as to with and get everything lined up, and they're just nice.
I mean, they're machined into them is this part of the hat. Normally that's not a problem because it clears into the body of the car. Problem is this hole, too small for our lift blocks. So we have two options. Scrap the idea of doing it today, or we can grind the lift blocks out to accommodate.
Don't do that.
We're probably gonna do that.
But to swap these, it won't be that big a deal, because when it's in the car, we can just blow off that nut and then just swap them, because there's not gonna be any tension when you spin
Oh
the
yeah,
collars
it's on the
down.
coilovers.
Yeah, we're gonna spin them down anyway. Yeah, that's true.
It won't be that big a deal.
Yeah, okay. Sorry today, Super Pro. Until next time. Okay, that's that guy. Hey, there's a hole there.
Hey!
Hey, imagine that.
Heyo!
Here, you wiggle, I'll jack. You wiggle, I'll jack.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah. The wiggle and the jacking.
Oh, whoa. Slow down your jacking.
Too high, too
Slow
high.
down your jacking.
I jacked too
All right.
fast.
Jack it off a little less.
David, that whole jacking teamwork seemed a lot easier than what I'm doing.
I'll jack for you. You have a jack over there?
Oh, yes.
Oh, we have two jacks?
Oh, yes.
Here, give me a jack.
Oh, yes.
I gotcha. You ready?
Hold on. Making everything go into place so it would go in easier. There you go.
You're in.
Sent it.
I'm there.
I'm having a hard time getting the hole. Yeah, two of them is messing me up, but they all require spanner wrenches, and frankly the Bilstein ones are by far the best because they have these holes that this thing hooks into. A lot of them have like
a gear.
like cut ridges, yeah, and if they just have the notches, if you get at an off angle in any way and apply pressure, you can come off the thing on you.
I busted my knuckles many
Yeah,
times.
the Bilsteins are by far the best.
Hey, make sure it's really tight.
Did you tighten the links at the end?
Oh my God!
Okay.
It's, I tightened it. Do you have a BFH that's metal?
Yes.
That's also small.
What are we?
Why? What do you plan on hammering?
Push this back
No,
up.
leave that where it is. It's just gonna get ugly.
And
Yeah.
Is it better?
It's perfect.
Perfect.
And it hasn't even settled at all yet. It's legit perfect.
Yeah.
hey, we probably should tighten those 13.
You definitely need to tighten those 13s up top. If you haven't seen, we have an actual DIY installing this gauge on the Mark 7 GTI. It's gonna be the same on our Alltrack
From way back.
from way, way back. This was
It's like 2015.
yeah, probably so. It probably was 2015.
Nathan will link it. He's
Yeah,
gonna go back and
Nathan's gonna link it up,
Will
dog.
I link it?
Yes,
Better.
you should link it. We're not gonna peel this off yet until we have it installed. But much like our S4, we also have an S4 DIY as well, which you can check out, along with many 0 to 60s of our S4. I don't need your help anymore, David. You haven't done me any good.
That's actually your help. You're helping yourself here.
Allow myself. It's done. The install is done.
I didn't miss it. I just didn't realize he did it so quick.
I'm skilled. I'm extremely skilled. I made a video. I considered watching it just so that I could know how to do this. We're not finished yet, though. We haven't.
We have to wire it.
Yeah. I don't follow instructions. That's my wife.
You only follow them once you run into an issue.
Yeah. Did you hear that one, you sonny?
All right, it's done. All right, turn the key on.
I can't get out. Is that how much vacuum we're at?
It seems like it shouldn't be right. That's a lot of vacuum. So how about coolant temperature? That seems right. Air temperature. That seems right. Throttle.
12%.
All right, let's go do 0 to 60. Fat boy 0 to 60.
All 4 of us in the car?
Yep.
We're gonna do an overweight 0 to 60.
4 people in the car?
4 people.
Run!
You guys unplugged it. Ah!
Oh my gosh.
I think I would win. I don't know if we're gonna really be able to effectively do 60 non-sketchily.
You don't think so?
Hold on.
True send.
This belongs to Snapchat.
True
What if we
send.
don't make it?
What if we die?
Like,
Let's all die
what
together.
if we run out of room? Are you ready?
Yeah.
It walks a little bit on the 0 to 60.
What's the 0 to 60 on this bad boy?
5.6. 5.6 isn't bad with 4 people in
truck tires?
mud terrains. Should see how much boost we're making.
Well,
How much boost are we making?
22.
It's cool outside too.
2.5.
I guess we got to pack back up before we go back inside.
We'll do it.
Hard style?
No, you need to do a Captain Morgan foot on the wheel, yes. Yeah, just like that. Captain's making it happen. Today we installed our coilovers. They seem to work, and put a P3 gauge in, and we sent it one time.
And we tried to put an intake in, but
We attempted an intake. It didn't go well. We've located a problem. Let's load this shit up and get the fuck out of here.